Hello everyone, welcome back to Baking with Frank. So, this is going to be a bonus Frank. This weekend I'm going to a derby party with my brothers and their spouses and relatives and family, and decided to do something that is a family recipe, but from my dad's side. Yes, you'll hear the dogs in the background. From my dad's side, my Aunt Floss, who was my dad's aunt, my great aunt, my grandma's sister, when we were young, every time we would visit them would make brownies. And I, for years, tried to recreate these brownies. They were box brownies. They were nothing special, right, from a baking perspective. But they were something special to us because every time we went, Aunt Floss made us brownies. I then realized when I was about 35 that, and now the dogs are gonna get all up in arms. When I was about 35, that the reason I couldn't make them taste the way that Aunt Floss did is because I didn't have 35 years of 3 packs a day per person of Pall Mall smoke running around in the air. And since there's not a nicotine flavoring, we're gonna do this one a little differently. So stay with me on this. I'm gonna rush through the mix. This is absolutely a boxed brownie mix. Dogs again. There you go. So stay with me on this. We're gonna get to the important part here in just a second. Okay, so hopefully you saw all of that. Yes, you did see a substitution for the water. I instead used bourbon because I like bourbon and it's a bourbon weekend. So we're using bourbon. We'll see what that does to it. Probably nothing, not enough there to do much, but we'll see. If you don't like bourbon, or if you, for any reason, can't or won't drink bourbon or alcohols, water is fine. All right, so how do we recreate 35 years of 3 packs a day times 2 Pall Mall? Well, we don't, because, you know, none of us want to go there. But stay with me. So, what do you do when you don't want to get emphysema, but you want your aunt's smoked brownies? You put them on the smoker, of course. Smoker's heated to 350 degrees. We're gonna put them on there for 21 to 24 minutes per the box instructions, and come back and see what we got. Tight. All right, here we go. Okay, it's looking pretty darn good. All right, moment of truth. These have taken about an hour to cool. It's dark outside, crazy. Anyway. So besides inhaling a little bit of it, the smoky flavor's on the bottom, which is interesting. This is good. Floss, here's to you.